It's time to have this show. Shiba, Kishu, Saitama. Look what we have here. They're hot. They're sizzling hot right now. Sizzling hot. Shiba, Kishu, Saitama in the top 4 in the terms of trending. These are trending right now. I am excited because there are in my swap portfolio. Shiba, Kishu, and Saitama is in my swap portfolio, and I know you guys have some of these in your portfolio. I know you got Shib, I know you got Saitama, and I know some of you guys got Kishu. And I'm going to tell you something about Kishu. Don't sleep on Kishu. They're doing some things behind the scenes that's not necessarily out, but from some of the research I've gathered, Kishu is going to start moving at some point. And those are the ones you got to really watch out for. And what's going on, Derek Davis? What's up? Yo, what's going on? Yeah, what's up, friends of the Drake? Congratulations to everybody. Happy Friday. Number 1 and number 4. But Saitama was number 2. Now they dropped to 4, but they'll probably get back up to 2 or 3. I think Saitama may have a really good weekend in terms of volume. And my seller network is going to get past 12 cents. It's already at 11.8. And let's do it. Let's do it. Don't tell me Kishu is hot because I have trillions. It is hot right now. It is. Kishu is trending number 2 right now. This is from Dex. This is from the Dex tools.io. And they're trending. Yes. Where can you buy Kishu? You can actually buy Kishu on Uniswap. You can buy Kishu on Shiba Swap. You can buy Kishu in several places now. And they're getting listed on, I think they're getting ready to get listed on somewhere else. I can't think of it right now. Let me go look. Okay, so you can get it on LBank, Gate.io, Shiba Swap, Uniswap, Bitmart, BitTrue. So, several of them. Nothing big, not a big exchange yet, but it's probably coming. Got all 3 in holding long term. Yeah, absolutely, man. Kishu and Shiba. I don't have Flocky. I do not have Flocky, but I do have Saitama. And I know some of you guys probably have these as well. Celebration time. Yes, man. And Seller, I'm Red Sox. What's up, man? What's up? Celebration. Yes, it's going to hit 12 cents. I think we should have a really good weekend with celebration time. Come on. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about celebration time. Come on. Yeah, hundreds of billions of Ryoshi Vision burned in the last few hours. That actually makes sense now because I have seen a rise in a little bit of the price of Ryoshi Vision. So that actually, okay, they're starting to move up in price as well, Ryoshi Vision. And remember, we get Ryoshi Vision free tokens just by bearing your SHIB on Shiba Swap. So that's pretty big there. Look at that. Shiba, Kishu, and Saitama in the top 4. So, but yeah, guys, I just want to jump on here to say, hey, congratulations to everybody. And let's see where celebration time. Come on. Okay, I want to see what seller is at. Seller's going to hit that 12 cents. It's going to hit that 12 cents. And when I looked on Seller, they have a volume. Their C-Bridge, the volume keeps going up and up and up. And right now it's 122 million in terms of volume. My Ryoshi is worth $2.33. Yeah. Are you getting free tokens as well? Are you getting free tokens as well? Yeah. I believe this weekend should be another drop in rewards this weekend. At least I hope so. But yeah, I mean, the Ryoshi Vision is going to be worth something. Just got to hodl it. In my opinion, this is my opinion. Everybody may have their own, views on it, but I do think it's going to do very, very well. What do you do if you haven't received any Ryoshi? I think it's coming. from what I've seen in their chat, they're saying that everything should be worked out at the end. So at the end, everything should be worked out. So as long as you're bearing your Shiba on Shiba Swap, you should be fine in the long run. But they did say everything should be worked out in the long run. If you didn't get your rewards this week or they skipped a week at the end of its term, I think it's 8 weeks. So if I go back and look here, it said, yes, 6 months. So 6 months. So, okay, 6 months. So hopefully be worked out within that time. So I'm excited about Ryoshi Vision. I am, because I like the fact that they're burning their tokens. I mean, I like the fact that they're burning their tokens. Let's go look at the price for a minute. So yeah, it's definitely moved in the last, I don't know, last 24 hours. It got up high here and it dropped back down. But hey, it's moving. It's all that matters is moving. It's getting close to knocking off a zero, because that 8161 right here. So when they knock off a zero here, they only have 6 left. So I think they're gonna make a run at that. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? What's up? Eat a zero, but gained it back immediately. Yeah, it went up. It looks like the volume on Coinbase, it actually risen the price up a little bit, and then people started to sell off and they started to really do some different things. And I was expecting that. You're going to see that. And you know, the thing is, it's going to make another run back up there in probably the next week or so. Within that time, it's going to make another run. It should lose one of its zeros, I would think, within a week, based off the volume. And now people are understanding that you can get Shiba on Coinbase. And it's very easy to cash out of your Shiba on Coinbase. Now, it's much easier than it's ever been now. So now you don't have to do a lot of the switching stuff. So now if you have Shiba on your Shiba swap, you just unstake it, and that automatically goes to your Coinbase wallet. Well, your Coinbase wallet can intersect or integrate right to Coinbase.com. You can sell that thing right out to your wallet. So it's much easier now. It's much easier now. So, and they know that. Coinbase know that, because they gonna get those fee money. They're gonna get that fee money. They're gonna get all that volume. So yeah, absolutely. Where's the best place to base atomic fees on Shiba? So L Bank is a place that has fees a little bit much less. It's an exchange though, so you can try that. Finally got my Saitama. Oh, congratulations! Congratulations, man. Well deserved. And then, oh wow, man. Okay, I mean, ask David Hill like for a couple of dollars. You know, congratulations. Just joking. What's up? What it do? I'm doing all right, man. Doing good. Doing well. I just noticed these Shiba and Saitama and some of these other ones are starting to really make some moves now. All right. MetaMask is great. Yeah, it is. MetaMask is great. What's supposed to happen on E-Toro? You know, they've been teasing with this Saitama lately, and I wonder if they put anything out there recently on their Twitter. Remember on their Twitter page about a while back, they were kind of teasing that, we're teasing like they were basically saying, hey, you know what? We may get ready to start this. And I think Saitama they were talking about. But you gotta think about this, is that Saitama is very early. They don't have, the hodler amount is much less than Shiba. You imagine if half of Shiba hodlers just went over Saitama? That will send this price completely up. But I think people haven't made their move over there, and maybe don't want to make their move over there, and that's okay. And that's okay. You don't have to at all. But I was sitting there looking, and I'm looking at the hodler amount, and I'm like, okay, 36,000 is a good size number. 36,000. Just remember that. Take a snapshot of that. So you got 36,000, and then you go to Shiba here. It has it has over 668,000. Now, if half of those hodlers go over, or if they increase it over to that amount, that would send that price to a place that, man, it may change people's lives like instantly. It could. And it's only 36,000. And so, hey, I mean, that lets me know it's got a lot of room to grow. We have to be patient. We have to continue. Here's the thing about with Saitama, though. When people trade off and sell off, you're getting rewarded. You're getting rewarded for those transactions. So to me, I'm like, even with some of these other ones, you're getting rewarded. So if someone, sells off a bigger amount, you're getting those tokenomics. I was checking my tokenomics. I'm like, wow, man, I'm getting all these tokens because of all these transactions. So I don't try to get really, really too emotionally involved. I'm more long-term anyway. Some of my assets are shorter term, but something like Saitama is a little bit more longer term. I want to see this through, but I am looking to take profits on the way to the top of the mountain. It's free. Yep. Free. Yes. I think. Try to remember when you're 10. With all the SHIB listing, do you think it will further hurt the already dying Shiba swap reward as less people will use it now? Well, here's the thing now, man. Here's the thing. I think people could eventually use it because if you buy your stuff on Coinbase, right, you can connect to your Coinbase wallet pretty simple. And then now, let's say, because right now, if you just have it in your Coinbase account, is there I didn't read up and see if there's any rewards that you're gaining rewards by hodling on Coinbase.com. And if that's not the case, I would bury my shit because at least I get Ryoshi Vision tokens and I get Bone and I get some wrapped Ethereum, maybe a little bit. So I think it's a still good element. Now, when I'm ready to make some moves with my Shiba, I can unstake it. And the thing about with Shiba Swap, you can unstake it anytime with no major penalty. Well, the fees are a penalty. Yes, it is. But I can unstake that and do some other transactions with that, which makes it really pretty cool. It really does. So I would stake it. If I don't have any plans to do anything with this, I would stake it and at least start earning something, especially Ryoshi Vision tokens. I mean, you get what, up to 14 million weekly or bi-weekly? Oh my God. It's great. It's crazy. 34 2 days ago. Okay. Is that you? Is that how much you earn? Oh man, that's good, man. God, we got a math guru in the room. Yes, we do. We do. Congratulations. Is that you? Is that how much you earn percentage-wise? That's good stuff, man. That's great. Do you think they'll burn that 10 trillion SHIB they got back from India? It will be nice. And I think there's some news that came out of that. I've got to go back and read that. There was this article that's talking about something with this. Got to go back and read that. I didn't read the article, but they were talking about what you just said, Adam Baker, that they had something in there, but I don't remember what was the final verdict or if there was a verdict. But yeah, I need to go back and look at that. Yes, there was an article came out. I love me some free tokens, Ryoshi and Saitama. Yeah, just by hodling. I mean, right now, someone's probably buying and selling, and you just collecting rewards. Waiting Saitama dip to buy more. You know what, man? I got a confession to make. I don't know how far dip this is gonna dip. I mean, yes, it will dip down, but it hasn't dipped in the last, since, even I guess since the 15th, it's just been rising. It's been up and down, but it hasn't dipped like really low, unless you consider that's low. But I don't know. I don't know how far the dip will go. It will be a dip. It will be a pullback. I just don't know how far it will go. I guess look at when it goes red, because right now it's 19%. So it's kind of like maybe I should step back. I don't have these new buyers know about the shock wars. They don't. And I'm about to tell them. I got a video coming out where I got a video that I'm going to buy. I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to buy my Shiba on Coinbase.com. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to integrate it to the Coinbase wallet. And then from there, I'm going to show them they can stake it. And they just got to pay a fee. I understand that. But why not earn as much as you can? Because I don't think anybody's really telling these people this stuff. And that's what I'm going to do. They're just not. Then people probably don't know. Like you just said, I think most of them don't know. They have no idea. And it's, I'm not saying they should do this. It gives them an option. Hey, you know what you can do? If you got 2 billion or 2 million, 200 million Shiba, these are some options you can do. So that's what I'm saying. Let me go back here. What do you think about? I like it. It's a solid project. It's got some things that they're working out behind the scenes, and they just gave away a Tesla, I believe. They got a promotional baseball game that's coming up that they're going to be promoting. Them giving away towels, I believe. I was reading about that. That has a Kishu Inu towel. I think it's the first. Was it 20 to 30,000 towels? So fans get chance to see the Kishu actual logo. That's good though. And then they do a lot of marketing online. So Kishu is probably a year project to really wait on, capitalize on it, in about a year, in my opinion, because it takes time for these things to develop. And even Saitama, I think, is a good year, in my opinion, because even though it can knock off a zero by the end of the next couple of months, but it depends on your goals. I mean, if you're saying 1 cent, we got a ways to go. If you're talking about only 3 zeros, we got a way to go. So you just got to wait. And you got to think about this. It's going to be pullbacks. It's going to be sell-offs. There's going to be, different things going on. So you got to kind of fight through all that. You got to shift. You got to shift through that. It's almost like you're in a roller coaster. You know how you're in a roller coaster and then you go this way and you go this way. You're kind of doing this based off the actual traction. So it's kind of like I'm going down here. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm bobbing and weaving. And that's kind of how a lot of these projects are. You're bobbing, you're weaving, you stand still. You're pulling back. You're going forward. You're going left. You're going right. That's kind of how it is. And then eventually it'll get to a place where everything just stops. And then now it's time for you to make a decision. It will be. And here's the thing. Sometimes it's a small window of opportunity. It could be a bigger window, small window. Oh my God. This is my opportunity. And you can feel it right here. You can feel it. You can feel that's an opportunity. You can really, really feel it. Because you're like, it's making you uncomfortable. You see? It'll make you uncomfortable. When it's maybe time to make a decision. I know I feel it. And sometimes I fight it. When I first saw Saitama, I fought it, guys. I fought it because I was involved in other investments and other, interest. And I was staying focused on some of these other ones. And I fought it. But deep down, I knew I had to make a decision. And I was fighting it. I was like, nah. But it kept coming back. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad and I'm seeing like you got, let me say something. I'm sure you're glad you are as well. I am happy and sad because I lost 1 billion share. I lost my Coinbase wallet. Oh yeah, 500. Oh man, your Coinbase wallet phrases. Hey, did you email the support? Did you email support? I lost my Coinbase wallet phrases. See if you can email support that they can give you anything. Did you write them down? Did you write them down anywhere? I hope you wrote them down. No, I'm saying total Saitama hodlers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the percentage of it. Yes, 37,000. Yes. Okay, I understand now. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense now. That does make sense. I heard that they will also allow you to stake Saitama once the Saitama drop. That's good. When it's Saitama, that makes sense. I think Saitama want to get in the staking game. Why not? I mean, they're in a lot of different types of games. Heck, they even got a partnership with some games, so it makes sense. Chicken patties. Box Finance 23,000 token. Okay. Boxed Finance. Interesting. Okay. $46 per token. Huh. Interesting. I have not heard of Vox. Thanks for letting me know that. My price prediction for Saitama by year's end is that price according to Chase. I mean, that's how many zeros? 5 zeros. And you know what? Here's the thing. With 5 zeros, that's what Shiba had. That's what Shiba is right now. I'm going to say it right now, and people may not agree with this. I do believe Saitama will hit Shiba current price. I do believe that's going to happen with all the things that's coming. If they continue with the momentum. Now, things can change and completely throw things off. I do believe that will happen in time. I do believe it will happen in time. But according to the information that you're showing us right here, if that hits that price there, let me go ahead and do a little calculator. So according to these retracement on Coin, if that hits that too, all right, and we got this many. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Wow. Because Saitama, how many zeros does Saitama has? You know, that's I think we've done this before. Saitama has 8 zeros. 3 zeros would change people. Listen, I just hope, guys, if this thing happened, you guys give back, you know, because some of you guys gonna have a lot. I mean, I'm telling you a lot. If it gets to this prediction, some of you guys are gonna have a lot, like a lot. It's gonna probably freak you out. You could be like, oh man, I'm Scrooge McDuck, you know. You know, I saw that the other day, DuckTales. And then Scrooge McDuck was jumping into his money bin. I was like, huh. I'm just kidding. What's the bone future? Has it died? It hasn't died. It's just going through a process. It got listed on CoinMarketCap, so I feel like now more people you can find it more easier. But I think Bone is getting ready. I think Bone has got a future because they're mixed in with some of the advancement with Shiba, with the Shibarian and some of the other stuff they're doing. The 10 trillion was not sent back to SHIB. Yeah, it's sent to winter mute for staking. Okay. So I didn't read the article with the 10 trillion. It was just my article was talking about it. I didn't but I'm glad you mentioned that. I didn't read it though, but okay. All right. It's sent to winter mute for staking. Okay. Is it worth stocking up on leash and bond and hope for a return or move on, see how SHIB grows? I think all of them are going to do well. SHIB obviously it's got the momentum right now, mainly because they got listed on Coinbase. But I mean, Bone and I think all of them, man. I think all three of them, the ones you just said, is going to do well. It really depends on. It really depends on your preference. Some people here really like Bone. I know a person, literally know a person that doesn't have any Shiba, but he has thousands and thousands of Bone. Thousands of Bone. So, but that's his choice. Listen, ho, celebration. Guys, Seller Network hit 12 cents. 12 cents in front of our eyes. 12 cents. I guess I was just kind of messing around. Not really messing around. 12 cents. It's a solid 12 cents. Oh, man. And it's a guy. I hope Steve is in here. Steve may come in here. He called it. He's like 20 cents by the end of September. He said it so confident. Well, he typed it in so confident. He said 20 cents by the end of September. And I'm like, okay. And at that time, man, it was about 8 cents at the time. At the time when we were going back and forth. I think people were seeing it. Now I'm like, whoa, okay. It is September 17th, and this thing is 12 cents. 8 cents can happen in the next 15 days. So let's go. Oh man. Wow, man. I remember doing videos when it was 2 cents. 2 cents. It's just crazy. True that, bro. True that. It's at 17 people only, like 6 likes. Yeah, guys, listen to them. Let's go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the like button. Really? Not that many likes? Only 6? Wow, 6 likes? Wow. You know, the thing about with likes is I don't know if people really kind of really notice the likes. I've noticed that sometimes, even with videos I'll be watching, it's I don't know if likes is just one of those things that people really think about. It's not that I'm upset about it. It's just you know, that's kind of how you get your video out, you know, the algorithm of YouTube. They really like the interaction. So it's just good with the likes. So it's let other people come into our universe and talk about different type of things. So let's talk about thanks Star. If Shiba it's 2 zeros, by the end of the year, it would hit one cent between 2022 and 2023. Well, you know, someone actually kind of mentioned that. He didn't say 2022. He was saying more 2024. But 2 zeros can't happen because I do believe 1 0 will definitely happen, in my opinion. But, oh my goodness. But yes. It's not helping Shiba price if 10 trillion tokens being staked for more passive income for India. Shiba circulation supply will only increase. Oh. Well, I guess we're going to see what really happened. I need to go back and read that article because you kind of touching on some things that makes it interesting. Bro just joined. Oh, awesome, man. Awesome. You see the wedge Saitama formed? Yes, man. Yeah. Oh my God. I did. I mean, I did. I've been following a couple of different assets here, and it's really has, and also some other positive, some good news is coming out of it. Stoked to be here. What's going on? What's up? We got 67 people in the house, all in all 3 of the SHIB world. I'm in all 3 of the SHIB world. Oh, okay. Me too, brother. Me too. SHIB, Leash, Bone, Ryoshi, Vision. Anything else we're missing? Saitama, even though Saitama is not really within the SHIB ecosystem, but a lot of people have Saitama, but they also have SHIB as well. So it's good. I like the versatility. I like the fact that you can diversify. You can like, okay, Saitama's doing well. Shiba's is climbing. Now Shiba's climbing, Saitama, you know, you can go back and forth. It makes life great. It's like having 2 different cars. You have your weekend car, you have your everyday car, then you have your Thursday car. You know, heck, with some of these things going up like this, you may have a Thursday car. Yeah, I only drive that car on Thursday. Just joking. So hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, my prediction would put Saitama at a 2 billion market cap, 4 billion in fully diluted market cap. Yeah, definitely the numbers would definitely have to go up. And if Saitama goes up, that means other assets as well could follow that actual momentum. So that would be good. Leash was supposed to be their diamond coin. I still think it's definitely something that they're still planning on featuring. In my opinion, it's just we just gotta wait. And that's the thing is you just gotta wait, man. That's the thing. You gotta wait for things to develop. You gotta wait till things get approved, things get announced. Look how long that we took SHIB to get on Coinbase. Remember it was on, we got the first announcement, I think back in June. They were like, hey, we're getting ready to list this thing. They didn't get to Coinbase Pro like actually until September. So that means we have to wait July, August. We have to wait like 3 months. 3 months. Crazy, man. Crazy. What's up, Jamal Alexander? What's up, man? I love you, bro. Love you. Absolutely. Congratulations to you. And also, those are numbers because we are constantly burning tokens. Yeah, burning tokens with each transaction, and that's good. And then the tokenomics, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Are we talking about Saitama or SHIB? But anyway, yeah, we're constantly burning tokens. Things are moving. What's some news on Ryoshi Vision? They're burning now. They're starting to burn, and the price is going up. Well, the price has been moving in the last few days. Saitama 2. How do you sell Saitama? Is that Santana? Oh, Santana. I think you're saying Saitama. I just want to be clear if it's Saitama or Santana. Saitama wedge has been the most resistant. It's gotten at that level. What is that? What is it? How many? Four. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it has. And it actually got, every time it gets to that level, it has pushed back a little bit when it got to that price element. Hey, Adam, how about the seller? We can hit a quarter soon, I think. John, you were one of the people, man. I think it's you. You know it's you. You know it's you. Because you was all about seller as well, man. I believe it was. It was early on. Early on. Man, it was, listen, guys. It was back where it was just back in the early stages. And I was following seller. And I was just like, hey, man, I think seller's going to be good. I think John was one of the first people. But man, we can hit a quarter soon. Man, that would be lovely. All the good seller network hodlers, and they don't really have a real voice out there. If you go if you just type it in Google, not that many people talking about seller. They're not talking about seller network. And it is like one of the most hidden gems out there. Saitama bought me a car that I needed. Woo, by foul. Congratulations. And a nice one with still hell of a leftover. I mean, what type of car you got, man? That's awesome, man. Yes. Congratulations. Saitama 100X end of the year. Well, whew. Red Sox, you have a lot of it. So I know you do. Man, you may be thinking not even about an island. You may be buying like literally like, I don't know, continents. It's like, man, I would love to join your live stream one time and talk all things crypto. Absolutely. Yeah, we should do that, man. That's awesome. I think we should do that, man. Yeah. There's a lot of things to talk about. There's a lot of things to talk about in terms of certain coins, certain tokens. There's NFT versions. There's actually new action coming out. But yeah, there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about, man. Man, it is. There's a lot to talk about. I think it could reach 15 billion trading volume at its highest before consolidation. Yeah. Ooh, wouldn't that be nice? Before consolidation, like SHIB did, 21 billion trading volume. And assuming a lot of people in SHIB are getting to Saitama. They're starting to move over. I mean, it's not in the volumes that I saw, but it's picking up a lot. And Saitama it's been staying in that resistance level. Anytime there's a sell-off, it seems like it gets right back up eventually. I mean, it's amazing. It's pretty impressive. Saitama going to make me, yeah, man, before SHIB does. It really depends how much you're holding. But if you're saying that, okay, man. If you're saying that, you already know something I don't know. Buy Saitama. Ooh, BMW E24. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's 1987. Ooh. Oh, what color? Is it black, white, red? What else colors? Yellow, green. Man, that's nice, man. Man, we're spreading the word on Saitama all over Boston. Oh yeah, man. Dun dun dun. Oh yeah. Hey, Teddy, does your next door neighbor, does he own, or her, do they own Saitama? I tried this regiment a few days ago. I'm like, let me make sure. Does my neighbor even know this? So what I did was I just walked out the door and I went over to my neighbor's house. And I knocked on the door. I was like, hey, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. And I kind of sound like a telemarketer. And didn't mean to come out that way. I just said, so have you heard of Saitama? And of course, he was looking crazy. Like he thought maybe I seen a ghost or something. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. But anyway, he said, no, he knew of a dog. I'm like, no. So he didn't know about Saitama. So I went over to my other neighbor and I'm thinking, okay, I tried Shiba. I said Shiba and Saitama. Have you heard of Shiba, Saitama? Never heard of it. He said he never heard of it. He said only thing he heard of it's a dog or it was a cartoon or something. I'm telling you. See, I mean, I just try something different. Does your neighbor know about Saitama or Shiba? It's interesting. Waiting on the day when I wake up in my portfolio and yeah, man, I think a lot of people are. But the thing about it, start having an exit strategy. Start having an exit strategy. What do you think about Chills token? I do like Chills. Yes, I do. Or Chili's. Is it Chili's? Chili's? Do they have a partnership with Philadelphia 76ers? Did that still have that partnership with them? Do you think it's still a good investment in your opinion? I like it. I was liking it when it's early on. I don't know what the current price is right now. Let's check it out. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That's went up since the last time I was doing my research. You guys, when I was looking at Chili's, it was about 3 months ago, and it was what price was it? Was it 3 months ago? Oh man, it might have been 3 months ago. I'm trying to remember what it was. It wasn't back here. I think it was like no, it was around March. I think it was that price. Was it that price? 54. I'm trying to remember if it was that price. You know what, guys? It was I think it was like there. It was like the beginning of the year. It was like 1 or 2. It was like 1 or 2 cents. But they had a partnership with Philadelphia 76ers. That got my interest on NBA. So I think it's something to look into. I think it's having a pullback right now, like a slight pullback. It's a solid company. It has a really low max supply. I like them. They're a solid project. I do like them. I'll be the first to announce Bone Leash will be listed on Binance. Just a matter of time. And the other exchanges will follow. And you know what? I believe Binance is burying SHIB. I think they got SHIB on Shiba Swap. Which meaning they getting all that bone. Imagine if Binance got about trillions of this stuff or billions. Getting bones every day. I mean, it's a good strategy. Think about it. If I'm burying bone, burying SHIB or burying bone, I can take that bone, move it over to my own exchange. I'm not saying they're doing that, but it's not a bad strategy. And then you just, you maybe have a time frame that you're planning to use this. It's not a bad strategy at all. That's something I would consider doing. I would find every advantage how I can get tokens and different types of discounts or whatever. Absolutely. Why not? Nice color. I already seen it already. Black. Okay, I'm visualizing it. Black, white interior, 5-speed manual. Congratulations, man. That is fantastic. VeChain, love VeChain. I own a good amount of it. It's in my great value portfolio. I call it the great undervalued portfolio. I have a video dropping tomorrow where I do once a week. I do a comparison from 1 week to another week. And VeChain is one of my highest ones that I have. So I love VeChain, VeThor, the whole VeChain ecosystem. I do think VeChain, let's see what the price of VeChain is. I think VeChain is definitely going to be one of the top projects out there. I think with it all said and done, it's going to be one of them. They're not going to be the only one, but they're going to be in the mix. They ranked 28th right now, and they have that whole process, what they're doing with the tracking, and now they're adding other elements to the actually production. And they got a good team. Sonny Lu. I think he was with Louis Vuitton. I mean, he's like Louis Vuitton. He was involved with that, and he brought his talents to VeChain. And now, I think VeChain has got a great future. I own some of it, and I'm staking it too. Yep. I think it's a great project. I do. VeChain was one of my first and favorite ones in this space. It was like in terms of actually hodling a decent amount, at least a couple of 10,000 or whatever, a couple of 5,000 of it. But I got it when it was nothing. In fact, I got VeChain when it was like just under 1 cent when I first was into VeChain. Now it's 11 cents. Bro, my neighbor aren't into that, but you better believe my coworkers all over it. Yeah, ain't that interesting? Your neighbor's not, but your coworkers are. Because your coworkers probably talk. They're probably willing to take risks and chances. And it's just interesting that, and family members are not necessarily all into it either. Depends. My family really, there's not a lot of them that's in it. Um, off my hand, if I look at all the family that I've spoken to in the last 6 to 8 months, within that time frame, how many family members does understand what we're talking about? And off the hand is probably two, maybe three. And let's say I've spoken to 15 different family members. So let's say a number, 15, picking a number between, 8 months, holidays, birthdays, whatever. There's probably like three, maybe two that at least heard of it or invested into it. It's crazy. We need advertising. We do. I think it's coming too. My Shiba, my Saitama, my lovely, and you, all numbers this week. Let's go. Yeah, man, that's a nice little setup there, man. That's a nice setup. Congratulations. Your thoughts about 10 trillion Shiba? I heard about it. I haven't read the article yet. But I'm going to read it. But some people have been saying, have some mixed feelings about it. I haven't got into it yet, but I do want to do it, look into it, and maybe do like and come back and do like a maybe a live video. What about these soccer club tokens mooning about? They know something we don't know. But I wonder too. And I wonder the gaming tokens too. They were Veracity. Let me look at Veracity. That's another one there. These gaming tokens too has taken a dive a little bit. But the soccer one, I learned a lot from your video. Thanks, Adam. Oh, no problem, man. And I learned something from you, John. Thank you. Thanks for watching it. Testing in you, calling you. Test in you. You should be a Saitama ambassador. Hey, I like the token. I like the token. I like what it's trying to do. What it's educating people with a passive income. They built this SATA mask. I think from what I've been researching, it's really good for the person that's just want to get a couple of coins. They want to understand crypto and education, keep everything in one spot. They want to learn more about it. I like it. Hey, John. Hey. And tell me I'm crazy, but I'm discussing this with a colleague of mine today. No, you're not crazy. Some people call me crazy. I don't take an offense to it, but I'm not as bullish on Bitcoin and Ethereum as I once believed. Cardano is better than both long-term thoughts. You know what, man? I can understand you, because a lot of times, they say you need to always follow Bitcoin and Ethereum, and not to say those places are not good to have, and they are good to have. However, I think times are changing where you're starting to see other ones rise, and Cardano is one of them that you listed there. That's going to be up there at some point, and it's already climbing. It's the number 3 ranked token, right, on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, look at that, number 3. And here's the thing about that, it's got a lot of room to grow. Got a lot of room to grow. So, I was talking about VeChain earlier. I think VeChain is one of those tokens where it's going to be in the mix. And if I go down the line here, Shiba and Saitama is going to be in there. Hey, Binance is another one. XRP, obviously, I believe XRP Army, I believe they'll be in the mix. Solana has made a hell of a run these last month or so. Avalanche, Uniswap, of course. Chainlink is still, Chainlink. Some old school coins on here. Internet Computer. So you can go by the line of that. There's more than just Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I'm not knocking them at all. It's just, I think other ones they're solving different type of problems, and they're getting interest of why people are into this. I love Saitama. It's making hundreds of bucks a day in ATM. That passive income. Is that passive income stream, and that was kind of part of their deal. And some tokens there's other tokens that are adopting that same phrase, and they're like, okay, we want to make passive income. Check this out, TWX. Let's check it out. TWX. Is this it right here? Did they just get started? Twindex. Let's see. I'm looking at the website. The first synthetic assets. Okay. Oh wow. I see Google and Apple here. Let me take a good look at this. So it seems like CoinMarketCap could just be off some. But okay, I like this already. Chainlink, Binance Smart Chain is powered by. And the first synthetic assets on the Binance Smart Chain. Very good. I see Google and Apple. So that always get me, Amazon. That always get, oh, it is Apple there too. Is that Tron? Huh. This is interesting. Trade, be a day trader or value investor like your familiar asset exchange. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, thank you. Yeah, VeChain, 11 cents. Yeah, I mean, to me, that's so undervalued, man. Oh my goodness. Still, and I remember VeChain was 1 cent, but 11 cents. Oof, man. VeChain is a great project. My neighbors don't trust crypto. See, it's the trust thing, and I think it's because they're not educated. A lot of times, if we're scared about something, or we don't trust something, or we fear something, a lot of times we're just not really educated. And it's easy to say, hey, I don't like it, or I don't trust it, or it needs to get out of my face because you don't have the trust. But that's kind of why that's one reason why I do videos, because I want to share what I'm doing, teach what I'm doing, educate what I'm doing, show some entertainment, because I want to take the pressure off a little bit. Take the little pressure off, It'll be education segment, then there'll be a little entertainment segment. It'll be like, ask questions, answer question. Because I want to take the pressure off a little bit. Everybody be sitting there, oh my goodness, take the pressure. It's going to be fine. And that's one reason why I show what I'm doing on a weekly basis and then kind of go about that, because I want to earn some trust. Like this space, yes, is very volatile. Yes, you can lose money. Yes, you can make money. Yes, you can have no hair at the end of the month because you just ripped it all out. It's a lot of different things. It's an emotional roller coaster, but a lot of it's just education, man. It's just education. Nobody around me thinking investment is important, but then again, they're not millionaires either. Exactly. Because anything in life, it takes chance, That's why you want to have so many people, get into this stuff. You do not do nothing. You invest in a new corporation. Why is it? And yep. He's probably talking about the ones you earn on those rewards. Yeah, you took that chance, man. And, no one told you to do it. You made the decision to do it. And that's good. VeChain will hit $5 a coin once America lifts the tax tariffs, which is really hurting on goods come in. Man, $5, man. Oof. If you're saying $5, let me get my little calculator. Little Timmy calculator. Man. That will be something, man. That would be something. $5. That would be crazy. But I would love that. I think a lot of people would like that. Facts. What's going on? Well, hey, Ivory Thompson. Hey, welcome. Anything I can answer for you, Ivory? I've talked to my family as much as I can. I got one uncle who got into XRP. Smart uncle. It's better than nothing, but the rest. Exactly. But what's going to happen, Dan Rob 91, is that you're going to continue the process, your process, and then heck, one of them things going to pop. One of those assets, and they may have already done it already for you. They're going to pop. And you're going to go through a lot. If you invest into Shiba, you went through a lot of emotions. A lot. Some people can't stand staying in the kitchen because it's too hot in there. But the hodlers, we got fans on. We just love the heat. We're like, you know what? It's hot, but I ain't sweating, even though you are. But it ain't easy. It ain't easy doing this. It's not easy. And that's why some people just, they rather not invest in this stuff because it's going to go through some swings. It's going to do some volatility. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. But it's the more education you're getting, not only with what you're investing into, but in yourself. You're doing things to better yourself, man, I'm telling you, that's a beautiful thing. What's your price prediction for Saitama? Somebody said, someone had said 5 zeros and a 2, I believe. Someone had it was a Fibonacci element there. You know what? I was thinking 2 zeros, but with this Saitama mask, it could be 3. But I'm gonna say by the end of the year, I'm gonna say 2 zeros right now because I gotta see what happens. But I'm gonna say 2 zeros because right now it's already half that zero that I'm talking about is about halfway done. Now with that 5 there, you got that 5 there. It did hit a 6 earlier, and then it just kind of just got rejected. But I'm thinking at least 2 zeros, at least. And all the corruption we found out that Bitcoin and Ethereum, you guys need to read up on. Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's some things going on behind them. I'm not really surprised by that. You know, but a long time, that's all we had. I mean, think about it. Back in the day, all you had was Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. What else was out there? I mean, I think XRP was later. We didn't have that many. You didn't have that much. There was no Shiba. You know, there was no Saitama. You imagine if we would have got Shiba like when it first dropped? Oh man. I wouldn't see any one of you guys again. Just joking. Don't forget to hit the like button. 76. Remember, Saitama and Shiba is trending on Dex tools or Dex board. Let's go back to the board again. They both are trending in the top 5. And let's see if they still are. You know, it's funny. Saitama just swooped up there. You remember earlier? I mean, if you guys have been watching for the last, you know, within the last hour, remember Saitama was number 4. And then Shiba just went away. And Saitama just jumped. It just took that paddle. Look at some other ones here. But look at that. Number 1. It's just claimed back as number 1 spot. Where do you hold Saitama? The wallets. I mean, there's Wallet Connect. I can't wait to crypto.com to come out, man. But there's several places you can do this. You know that one of my favorites on YouTube, bro. Thanks for your insight. No problem, man. No problem. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I just try to really break it down to the point where, hey, I'm just like everybody else, you know, in the sense into this whole battle. You know, it's emotionals, it's researching, it's celebrating the wins. Like right now, Saitama's a win today. Shiba's been a win. And they're going to continue winning. Yes, it'll be a pullback. Yes, it's going to happen. But the more I'm educated, I'm like, okay, I'm understanding exactly what's about to happen, but it may take some time for it to develop. So that means it may go down some because people don't understand it. Look at this on Saitama, and I'm not knocking anybody. People who's selling it, you know, they have different goals, and I'm not saying they shouldn't sell. I mean, it should be a certain time that everybody should eventually sell. But look at all these buys. One person did sell, but look at these buys. What are these buys here? Look at all. It's crazy. And that's Saitama. Great content. Thank you. Keep up the caring and sharing. Absolutely. Love the gratitude. No bad attitude. Born teacher. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. No attitude here. No ego, really. Just want to help. Just want to just share and continue educating and have a little fun with it. Take the pressure off. Because I think some people, you know, it makes it so serious. And it is serious. But you should also enjoy the ride too. You should enjoy it. It's a time to get serious and the time to kind of like relax. Because if I'm doing my research and educating on something and I dropped in $500 on something, I'm gonna feel good about it because I'm like, you know, and within 6 months, this is gonna move. Regardless what people are telling me, and regardless what the chart is telling me. Because the chart may not be telling you that today. But here's the thing. You look at projects that hasn't done the actually volume up. That's how you really get the profit. That's one way. That's just one way. That's one way. There's many ways. My coworker thinks I'm crazy for investing, but they save me money in the bank. account. Yeah, exactly. And and the money in the bank account, it's not moving at all. It's just sitting there. You may have an interest rate, but it's low. It's so low. I need some glasses. I mean, I need 2 pair of glasses on. I'm trying to find where is the interest rate, honey? But no, exactly. And it's funny though, because for a long time, that's all I knew. Save money. Save money is good. But in my mind was saving money was the thing. Like there was nothing else with it. It was no investing. There was no this and that. To me, it was like saving money. Hey, I even was one of those guys that had the money underneath the pillow. Yep. Money underneath the pillow. I don't know. I know. I meant that was a long time ago. If it wasn't for you, I would not have bought Saitama, as so I owe you some Starbucks. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yes, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your warm thoughts. I'm just happy because you're happy. Saitama's I think it's gonna really, it's gonna help. It's gonna make a lot of people happy, but it's also it's gonna have moments you frustrate. It's gonna have some frustrating days. Like, damn, what is it doing? You're gonna be sitting there like, what is going on? But sometimes you may need to take a walk or something like that. It's gonna be just fun. It's gonna be just fine. 74 people in the house. What's going on, guys? Don't forget to hit the like button. What's going? Hello, man. What's up? What's up? Salutes, Terminator. Salute to you. Salute to you. Shiba to the moon. We'll hollow to 2025. I like your style. I like your style because you have a plan. It wouldn't matter if it says 2021 next week. If that's your plan, that's your plan. I like the fact you have your plan, 2025. Man, you imagine what Shiba would be worth then? Woo-wee. Man, Shiba could be 5 cents, 20 cents. Imagine that. And we come back and watch a video like this and say, yeah, Shiba and Saitama has 8 zeros in this price. You can be like, 8 zeros? Saitama's worth like $2 now. That would be insane. I'm just playing on there. But hey, anything can happen. Yep. When I pull up to the Ferrari, they will know. Yep. Yeah, man. When you pull up the Ferrari and then you got the car and stuff that's coming out of it because there's gifts and other things, they're gonna be like, okay, what's going on? All about the seller. Let's see what seller's doing right now. Seller celebration. Yeah, seller's good. Can you please give us an update on Everpedia? Yes, it is coming. I'm glad you said that. IQ, there is an update coming. I have a video coming out tomorrow on Everpedia. Everpedia to me is one of those projects that I haven't seen a lot of them out there. They're in that Wikipedia information space, but they're getting involved in other things as well. And that's what the video is going to be about. So absolutely. And Everpedia, let me see if anything's changed in their website, because there was talk about them adding some things on there. But I like Everpedia. I do. It hasn't moved up in price in a while. And, it happens. It's going through a process. But that's kind of the times you want to kind of look at it, That's the time you want to look at it. But I'm glad you said that. I'm a big fan of Everpedia. 12 cents. I know, man. I know. And you know what? And to me, Everpedia has a chance to do exactly what seller's doing, in my opinion. And it has a chance. It does. I'm not saying seller, but it has a chance to make a move. It has a chance to make a move. Got into TwitDex at 7 cents. Later on, it's 34 cents. Goodness gracious. Ooh, you may know something we don't know. What's your price prediction for Seller Network at the end of the year? It's 12 cents now. The volume on the C Bridge gets higher and higher. They're getting more people that's using the C Bridge. Their marketing is starting to pick up a little bit. I really want them to add some more on their exchanges. I would love Coinbase to be seller. I mean, they need. It's almost like they need an exchange. They need like a Coinbase with this. I've said before 25 cents, but I'm saying 50 cents, and I'm saying at least 50 cents. I'm tempted to say 75. Let's go say 75 cents by the end of the year. Because I think the volume is going to continue growing. I'm going to say 75 cents. I am going to say 75 cents. So it's strong. It's strong. But it's a great project, Seller Network. I seen one of your videos. You had a chart on the payout on Shiba. Okay. If it hits a penny, my question is, what would be the return on 600 million? Shoo. Man, 600. So if you had 600 shares and you're selling at 1 cent, I mean, well, let me see what that'd be worth. Well, let me go. Let me go. So if I go to old CoinGecko, let's go and do a little math here. It's math class, guys. You know, I used to dread it, math class. And then as I got older, I actually get excited about math. I think I dreaded it because I didn't really understand the math. And then when I started understanding it, it was cool. So right now, if I had 600, you said 600 million? That's too much. 603. So see. Okay, so basically I have 600. So if I had 600, that's how much it will cost me now. 5,027. Let me see if that's 600 million. Okay, yeah. So if I can't bring the calculator up. I'm bringing up the calculator. So if I had 600 million divided by 0.0 cents, you don't want to know this. You that can't be right. That can't be right. That can't be right. So if I have 600 million and I divide that by 1 cent, man, that can't be right. I guess it is. Yeah. Let's just say, if it got up to there, you maybe want to look at buying some states. You may want to go to the person who runs that state and say, how much? You may go in there, how much? Just go right to there, find out who's running that state. How much? Hey, take your time. All I got is time and a couple of zeros. But yeah, it's a lot, man. It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. When swapping high-digit coins, I suggest if you go to 1,000, 6-digit back, you can change all the rest of the zeros. Yeah, that's very smart, John. Very smart. Very smart. Is it true that India returned 10? I don't know yet. I didn't read the article, so I don't know. Burn 3/4. I don't know yet. I need to kind of look at that. Da-da-da. Okay, he says, oh, tokens were sent to Intermute. Okay, that explains it. Someone said that earlier. They did. Yeah, that is true about the 10 trillion being returned. Okay. Wintermute. Okay, so all right, so the Wintermute thing. Okay, for liquidity. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, Stephen. Banks are a ripoff. Yeah, and think about these banks. Hey, these banks own Shiba, Bitcoin, all this stuff too. You know it. Absolutely. They're getting a piece of this. They want to miss out. I wouldn't either. They don't want to miss out. No way. And they'll be the person like bashing it in the front. Hey, don't get Shiba. It's a scam. I'm not saying the banks will say that, but they'll just don't really talk about it much. But you look at their portfolio and their wallet, like, man, you own trillions of this stuff. Shh, don't tell them. But anyway, thanks, man. Adam, you the man. Thanks for the videos. Thank you. I appreciate all that you bring. And hodling Shiba for many years. What are your thoughts on Ryoshi Vision? I like Ryoshi Vision that we're getting on Shiba Swap. I like it. They're starting to burn some of their tokens. We're getting free tokens on that. There's more developments coming with Ryoshi Vision. I think that's kind of part of the plan is to implement Ryoshi Vision as Shiba Swap continues to develop and what Shiba is actually doing some things within the behind the scenes. Ryoshi Vision is going to have value on it, and think about it, we're getting it for free just by hodling. Even if it's only worth $2.23, hey, that's $2.23 that you didn't have to do. You did do something. You made the decision by staking. What do you think about SafeMoon? I think there's some things that still need to kind of clear up. But they have a bright future. It's just, once again, it's more of a waiting game. They just released a SafeMoon wallet. I thought that was innovating and cool. You can actually do some things with it. But there's also rumblings that there's another token with them that's coming out. I'm not completely sure, but it's just going to take time. A lot of these projects are just babies. Some of these projects that we're talking about started this year. You know, they got to go through that process where the learning stages. And, you know, some of the OG coins, they've been through a lot of that stuff, like the Ethereums and the Bitcoins and even the Litecoins. They've been through that process. And not saying they're not still going through it. It's just these coins are just they're just young. I got 3 cards. Oh, congratulations. I want to add positions, but the fees, yeah. And so, you know, you got to look to get them probably at certain time of the day. That's what I did. What's your prediction for Bone and Leash? I think Bone has a chance to get to $10 by the end of the year. And then Leash maybe back to all-time high in Leash. Oh, hold on. Leash was $8,000 all-time high. Wow. Couple of $1,000 in Leash. Because at all-time high is 8,900, right? That's crazy, guys. Leash is like under $1,000, and the all-time high was 8,000. That's crazy. That is crazy. Unbelievable. But I think Leash can get at least by a few thousand, and Bone at least maybe $10, and that'd be good. Just let us sit here for a year. Absolutely. Just let us sit on it. Everwise token, I do like it. They're going through a process now. The price movement hasn't been too kind, but if I'm looking into this coin and I believe in it, it's some really good position to get in Everwise. I mean, fantastic positions. Oh my goodness. Because I looked at it, I'm like, dang, shoot, this has went down. But then I start looking at it, okay, these are the moments here that you have to make those decisions. And sometimes your decisions isn't to do nothing. My dad shot me down once I talked about it with him. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, a lot of people shutting it down. Some people thought it was crazy. Like, man, like, what's a Shiba? I was trying to explain to him. No, it's just, you know, it's actually, it's got Shiba swap. I was explaining to him, and it went right over his head. So I know what you're feeling, Willow. I know how you're feeling. My Kishu had 90% of the has lost. Hey, man, you haven't lost anything until you sell or swap out. Kishu's going through that process. I'm still hodling. I've got a decent amount of Kishu, so I'm waiting to see what happens with Kishu. I'm not giving up on Kishu, but I'm sorry you lost your value, but it had a good day. I mean, actually the last 2 days, it had a really good day. So it's just going to take time. Bro, Saitama is doing it again, testing the resistance level again. Yeah, it is. Well, we hit it. I think this actually might be old. Hope it hits it, though. It's just testing that resistance. It won't get past it. You're right. It just won't get past it. I want Shiba to get stuck at 30 cents. But the only thing about it, though, if Shiba ran to 30 cents, the internet would break because everybody be trying to sell. Everybody then in your mama. I want to sell my 2 million Shiba. It'd be everybody. You know, people who everybody will sell. But, you know, you'll have certain people be like, nah, I'll let them run with that. You know, so to me, I think that a strategy could just be selling a little bit as it price moves. That way it won't break. But hey, you know, 30 cents is insane. 30 cents. Oh man. I really think that if it hits 30 cents, there will be some quadrillionaires or trillionaires. Okay, trillionaires first. If it hits 30 cents, some of these guys got billions of this stuff. and they hit 30 cents, their portfolio is going to be worth something if they sell. Because sometimes you may like, you know what, I can wait. All I know, if I see $1 trillion in, if I see $1 million in there, you know, I don't know. I know about 1 million. I would say 1 billion. So, I'm be like, we got to get this. When does the coin burn for Shiba take place, and how large is it? It's pretty large, actually. It's a pretty good sizable rate. I know Ryoshi token or Vision is supposed to assist with that. Well, supposed to be involved in that in some way. Hopefully soon, man. You know, hopefully soon. Can you imagine if they had a burn along with the actual listings and everything? Because you know, Robinhood sitting back and like, okay, you're probably sitting back there like, they're probably looking left to the right. Hey, Janet. Hey, Bob. I think it's about time to go ahead and list Shiba. And Janet says, it is, but let's wait to see what Coinbase does. So they could be sitting back and looking at, hey, what's the reactions? What are people saying on Twitter and YouTube and other places? So, and I think people do that. That's called market research. Like, what is people thinking about this? But, you know, Robinhood, you know, if it gets on Robinhood, I think it'll definitely attract even more people. Because a lot of people use Robinhood. It most definitely, it would have brought it then. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Most definitely, if would have brought it then shed. Man, I'm just thinking about your last one. 30 cents. Woo-wee. I kept thinking about that one. Man. I don't know what. You know, I don't know what would we do? We look in his billions. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you look up and it's billions in there. Oh my goodness. Roger that. Roger, they send it to Winter Mutual to provide liquidity. Yes. It seems like that's what happened. Yes, they need to list seller on Coinbase. Absolutely. Congratulations, 350 billion. Oh wow, that's a big bag. Oh my goodness, 6 million. Ooh, 6 million. Wow. Dan Ra, when did Uniswap get listed on Coinbase? A while back. They got listed a while back. So yeah, and it actually affected the price some. They actually had an increase when they did get listed. But hopefully within 2 years. You were talking about the increase. Oh, okay. Yeah, within 2 years, we should see something happen. By the end of this year, I think some good things will happen. Watching from Paris, France. Hey, what's going on, man? Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Thank you. How is Paris these days? Okay, let's be friends. I almost got lost. Keep your money in your wallet only if you plan on staking as well. Okay, that's honest. That's opinion. I understand that. I own 6 million Shiba. Do I need to add to my position? 60 million Shiba is not bad at all. Did you get it on Coinbase? Never asked anything for Christmas, but this year I'm wishing Bone and Leash to be listed on one of these big exchanges. That will be fantastic, right? You know, it'd be like, ho, ho, Merry Christmas, Bone and Leash is on an exchange. Hey, do a little jingle. Like, jingle bells, Bone and Leash, it is on an exchange. Coinbase, Binance, and Crypto.com, and I think it's going to go, hey. So freestyle. But that will be some Crypto.com. It got Leash and Bone now. All right. That will be nice, right? What's the difference in the crypto wallet and the fiat wallet? Well, it's a little bit of a different. The crypto wallet. Oh, you know, let me show you. Let me show you what a crypto wallet looks like. I like to show things, show and tell, like Little Timmy. And Little Timmy is kind of like my. It's kind of like the younger version. I bring up Little Timmy up a lot. Little Timmy. So Crypto.com is this. You have a password, you get in, and Crypto.com does have like certain assets on there, right? The DeFi wallet is a little bit different because what's on DeFi may not be on Crypto.com, right? And the DeFi wallet allow you to swap as well. And the Crypto.com is more of an an app exchange, in my opinion. And DeFi wallet's more of a swap type of process. They both are powerful. And I think Saitama is a good fit for both of them, really. Mainly because Shiba kind of already set the bar, in my opinion. Shiba hit 30 cents, think I'll get sick and nervous and go hide. Your conscience will come back. Your conscience will be like, Dan Rob, now we've been planning this. Now, no, first of all, we didn't plan this, but you're gonna have to sell some of those tokens. It's gonna be like you're gonna have to sell some of those tokens. You don't have to sell all of it. You have to sell some of those tokens. Those conscience is gonna be saying something. You have to do something. 30 cents. You would have, because how many hodlers we have in Shiba? Like over 600,000. You would have I can't imagine what would happen. Oh my goodness. Saitama 1 cent by 2023. Woo, man. Red Sox, you may buy every Red Sox in the world. Man, woo. You may buy every sock that's red in the world. Oh my goodness. That is congratulations, man. Congratulations to everybody in advance. Listing on Shibarian costs this much in Shib and this much in leash. Shibarian costs 25,000 Shib. Really? Listing on that will cost, oh wow. That's interesting. You know, it will cost that much. Hey man, bring it on. Bring it on. Everwise have the same thing where was a similar thing. You have to own so much Everwise if you want to be in the Ever-owned platform. So if you're going to get on my exchange, because Shibarian, I believe, is supposed to be its own blockchain, right? So you need to buy Leash and Shib. See, that's why it's good to get Leash, you know? And remember, Leash is not that much tokens. So if you get the Shibarian and it's different, it's innovating, it's kind of like, okay, this is going to really help people. There's companies that going to probably want to get on there. 32 million buying. Oh, good, man. 17 billion, 7.7 billion for the burn. Hodling 250 bone, but bone seems to be stalling. Hey, that's good, man. You hodling. Are you burying it too? How much will it be for gas fee to cash out Shiba 500, man? Well, let's see. Well, let's find out. Let's see. If I was cashing out, let's find out. Let's find out. Well, let me just try to make a transaction Shiba swap and see what happens. Transaction, and we good. I'm trying to, and it's got my Shiba. Oh, listen, when I try to even bury I got some bone I'm trying to bury. The fees was like $75. I got some bones that I want to bury. And because I got when bone was like under $1, I bought some bone, right? I thought it was a good investment, which I still think it is. So I've been trying to bury my bone for a while, but these fees are crazy. They're crazy. So just think about this, Christian. Be expected to pay some fees, but you know what? It may be worth it to you. To me, no cap. If Saitama hits 1 cent before Shiba, I'm gonna cry low key. You ain't gonna be the only one. I'm gonna be under a best. You know, you ain't gonna be the only one. There's gonna be a lot of people, and it's gonna be the people that say, "I wish I should have got in." They're gonna be one of those guys, and then I wish I would have got in when it was 7 zeros in a 5 or something. You know, so. But it's okay, you know. It's not for everybody. Everybody shouldn't really get into it. It's not for everybody. 25,000 is to be burned for listing on Shibarian. That is what we like. People's Coinbase wallet are getting hacked. Be careful. All these wallets, be careful. Be careful. All right, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. On another live. I'll see you guys later on this Friday night. Trending Shiba and Saitama. I'll be back probably tomorrow. That's what I'm planning on. Some point tomorrow. I'll be back. I'll see you on the next video.